Hello, friends and spiritual travelers. Welcome to another Mystic Owl Pick a Card reading. Today's theme is about what's the next great thing coming to you in your life. This could be related to anything, your career, relationships, finances, a windfall, lucky blessings coming your way. So we have 5 piles today. We have pile 1 with a little green lady, pile 2 with the white lady, pile 3 with the lilac lady, pile 4 with the red lady, and pile 5 with the little blue lady. I know I've used these a few times, but I just love them. It's good because there's 5 of them, and there's 5 piles, so it fits perfectly, really. Please use your intuition to pick a lady. Remember, this is a general reading, so take only that which resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I wish you all good luck. And let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile 1. With the little green or turquoise doll. Green related to your heart chakra. So I do sense, we can see that too, her little lips look like a love heart to me. That's cute. I haven't noticed that before. So I do sense for you, pile 1, what's coming next for you, the next great thing, is related to something that will bring you a lot of joy, your own passion. It could be a relationship or a romance, or it might also be related to a new path or taking a chance on something that you've always wanted to do that will fill your heart with joy. But let's get some further insight for you about what the next great thing coming to you is by looking at your oracle cards. Your first card is the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Oh, you had the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Nice. You have the bee spirit, number 7. Sweet results await. That's what we like to hear. And you have number 67, the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Your final card is the guidance card, number 47. Support, love, signs, direction. Support, love, signs, or direction. Firstly, the first thing I want to point out for you, pile 1, is some cards that have some amazing, fortuitous messages here. So you have the bee spirit, sweet results await, beautiful. You have the win-win outcome is forecast with the full moon in Libra. And you also have the guidance card here. It says support and love. I'm also drawn to the colors in these cards too, with the full moon in Sagittarius and what looks like a mauve or a purple type color there. You have the purple with the guidance card here related to your crown chakra, and very similar colors here in the full moon in Libra, indicating to me that this is a period where your crown chakra is sort of aligned or in tune, and you're receiving a lot of messages from your guides. Along with the number 7 here, a very spiritual number, and 47 reducing to 11, which is the angel number. This is a period, you're coming into a period where you're in sync and you're aligned with your spirit guides, where your connection with your spirit guides is quite strong and very enhanced. So what I am picking up here for you, pile 1, is that you will be guided towards your highest dreams, whatever it is that you want or you are looking for in life right now, whether that be a romance, a relationship. It may be like a new path in life, or following your dreams, or just taking a chance on something new that you've always wanted to do. This is a period, I've just seen 333 on the clock too, which is all about growth and expansion, where you have a chance to fulfill your wildest dreams by tapping into some strong intuition and strong guidance from your spirit guides. I am also sensing, Pile 1, that you're being called to like learn from the lessons of your past and to try not to make the same mistakes, but to actually like follow the guidance from your spirit guides, but trust in your instincts too here with the wolf spirit. So if you are looking for love, Pile 1, and I am picking up on an energy of that being what's happening here for a lot of you that are watching this reading, that there's the opportunity very soon to meet someone by just following this strong intuition that you're tapping into right now. Remembering also that Libra rules the seventh house of like love and partnerships. Along with the full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture with the archetype of like shooting the arrow and following this guidance here that you're tapping into. If you are looking for love, I see an opportunity for you very soon. It's all about you just following your gut instincts and following your intuition. You're being guided, Pile 1, to follow your heart and follow this intuition to meeting the person that will fulfill your wildest dreams. Sweet results await, remember, with the bee spirit here. And if you already have someone that you love, I am sensing that you're being guided to take it to the next level, that this could be something even bigger and bolder. I am sensing that for you, Pile 1, maybe if you're in a relationship already, that marriage might be on the cards, or that you might be moving in with each other very soon, taking the relationship to the next step, really trusting in this partnership and believing that it can be like the be all or end all. Sorry, I thought that was funny. Or Pile 1, if you're looking for something new in your life, like taking a chance on something new, it's really about trusting in your inner guidance and intuition and following those steps to bringing in your wildest dreams, Pile 1. Remember to take what resonates with you. You also have here the number 5 on the dice in the bee spirit. I'll just show you that. Which is all about change and transition. This is a period where you can like really capitalize on the energy to transform your life and to take a chance on whatever it is that is dear to your heart, whether that be chasing after that person that you've always wanted and knowing that this is an opportunity for love to blossom, or to take a chance on a new goal, a new dream. But moving on from that, let's get some further messages for you, Pile 1, about the next great thing coming into your life with the 5 Centauri deck. Actually, this is the commonplace tarot deck, sorry. But lots of luck in this reading. I do sense that you've always had a strong intuition or a strong sense of instinct already, Pile 1. But for you, it's just about trusting in to trust in that guidance and to know that you are being supported. Your first card is the 4 of Pentacles. You also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the card that flew out of the deck for you is the King of Swords, right? The King of Swords to me is the archetype of like strong intuition, of having a strong connection. Your mind is connected to something bigger. This is a group that has some strong clear cognizance also. But what I am picking up on is the sense that you'll have an epiphany or a deeper understanding of what you're supposed to do. Something will be clear to you very soon, Pile 1. This is something that will fulfill your heart, like with the pentacle that she's here holding close to her heart, along with the green related to your heart chakra. Your dreams are being fulfilled here, Pile 1. You're being led to fulfill your dreams by trusting in your inner knowing and your strong connection with your spirit guides and that clear cognizance that you have. You'll soon have an epiphany and a deeper understanding about what you're supposed to do or where you're supposed to go. And it will lead you for fulfilling your dreams and finding love, or finding that inner passion that may have been missing recently in your life. This is a beautiful reading, Pile 1. Now let's get a closeout message for you from the Universe Has Your Back deck. I also see the crown there on the Ace of Swords. Your intuition and your connection to spirit is getting stronger. So not only is it leading you towards something really amazing, whatever that relates to you, whether it be love or a new passion, following a new path in life, just some luck in general, but also your intuition and this connection is getting stronger, and that's another blessing that's coming your way. The inner work that you've been doing, Pile 1, has really strengthened your connection to spirit. And I sense that you're having more and more like clarity and having more trust in this connection. And it's leading you, Pile 1, to big and beautiful things. Oh, your card. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Yes. Mindful moments indicating this strong connection with your spirit guides. I sense this is a group that does a lot of meditation or a lot of reflective practices, journaling, walking in nature, meditating, or mindful sort of activities. And it's enhanced your connection to spirit. You have a strong claircognizance, and soon you'll have a deeper understanding about what you're supposed to do to bring in this miracle that's coming your way, Pile 1. And I've also just read the next card that flipped over also, Pile 1. I was about to finish the reading, but I just couldn't help but read it out to you. It says here, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided, which is just the sentiment that I'm conveying in this message. These two cards are really indicating that you have a strong intuition and that you need to follow your guidance, along with the dragonfly here, which is a symbol of transformation. You are transforming and miracles are coming your way. This is a really amazing reading, and you should really continue with the work that you're doing, knowing that it's leading to you to big and amazing things in your future. That's all I have for you, Pile 1. What a lucky group. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's move on to Pile 2. Welcome, Pile 1, with a lovely white little doll. White to me is always an indication of purity or peace. Maybe some inner peace or feeling satisfied. There might be a resolution to an issue that will bring you some peace and satisfaction. Let's find out what next great thing is going to happen in your life, Pile 2, by looking at your oracle cards. Your first card. Oh, it's a card of pleasure, number 10. Enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. The cards are all over the place. You have the Seahorse Spirit, number 53, watch and wait. You have the Dove Spirit. Oh, the Dove Spirit. That's beautiful. Number 21, Dove Spirit, be peace. That's a lovely synchronicity. I don't look at the cards beforehand, or at least I try not to, because sometimes when you're shuffling, they flip. But this one didn't. And I've never actually seen or used this card before. You have the new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. And your final card is the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So instantly, pile 2, I just want to touch on the synchronicities that we've got here. With the white doll and the dove spirit, be peace. I'm also seeing here with the new moon eclipse and all the colors of like the spectrum here, which is very similar to the colors in the dove spirit. There's lots of purple and violet, white, green and blue. When pure white light is refracted through a spectrum, you get all the colors of the rainbow. So what I'm seeing for you, pile 1, this is a group that I sense is either very spiritual and dedicates part of their day to spiritual practices, whether it be like meditating or journaling, going for a walk or spending time in nature. You may be very religious, and but your spirituality or your religion is a big part of your life. And I sense also with the pleasure card that not only is it part of who you are and you're very dedicated to it with the new moon in Capricorn, but I sense it brings you a lot of joy. This is a group that I sense has a lot of friends associated with either the spiritual beliefs or the religious beliefs. A group that I also sense spends a lot of time at home with their family and around loved ones. You get a lot of joy and pleasure about being around the people that you care about and that are dear to you, and that follow or have the same beliefs as you and have similar practices and dedication to your spiritual or religious beliefs. You also have the new moon in Capricorn here. Your hard work is paying off, indicating to me that you're very stoic and diligent in terms of your spiritual practices. So every day you may dedicate part of your day to your spiritual beliefs, or you may go to church every Sunday or twice a week potentially. But also I see a group that is just very hardworking in general. This is someone that is, I sense, has a lot of earth in their chart and is quite grounded. And I say that because you have the pleasure card related to your sacral chakra, but indicating that you've got a lot of money and finances. And with the new moon in Capricorn, you're very dedicated to your work and dedicated to all aspects of your life. When it comes to anything, you're very strict in terms of following a certain routine. But in terms of what's the blessings that are coming your way, what's next in terms of blessings for you, pile 2, what I am picking up on is a group that's going to use their money or their rewards, your material rewards from your gains, to actually indulge in some sort of sensual pleasure in terms of either going on a holiday or taking a break and doing things that you love potentially. I am picking up on a group that potentially might be buying a house or moving somewhere, making where you move to this place that you love, that brings you a lot of pleasure day in, day out. I'm also noticing there with the seahorse spirit, watch and wait, and in Capricorn, both sort of looking at the woman here, indulging in pleasure, really indicating to me that this is who you want to be, that you've done the hard work now, and it's time for you to start sort of enjoying the fruits of your labor, pile 2. So your hard work in terms of your material gains and how you've dedicated yourself to work, but also your hard work in terms of your spiritual or religious dedication, you're very balanced. And you realize that both aspects are equally as important in terms of achieving satisfaction and achieving your goals in life. And you're coming into a place where you can finally start to live the life you've always wanted, is what I'm picking up on, pile 2. Also noting that the seahorse related to water, your emotional satisfaction, this is something that you've always dreamed of. You're coming into a time where your dreams are starting to manifest in your reality, which is really beautiful for you, pile 2. It's bringing you inner peace. But I also sense for you, pile 2, that your future is going to continue to get better and better with the watch and wait card and the expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. You're starting to reap the rewards of your efforts in the past, all of your hard work, both spiritually and in this material realm. But this is something that will continue to give and get bigger and bigger and continue to grow and give you more pleasure and more satisfaction. Your future is looking really bright. This is a new opportunity to really like change your life for the better, pile 2, because you've done the hard work. You've followed your intuition and the guidance to a T, pile 2. And it's really starting to pay dividends, and now you're starting to see the rewards in your physical world. Beautiful. Moving on, pile 2, let's get some further messages and insight about what's coming your way from the Commonplace Tarot deck. This here is a very well-rounded group. So you've got cards related to water, earth, the air with the dove, and fire there with the pleasure card and your sacral chakra and passion. Lots of passion and creativity. I am also sensing that there's just some big sort of mystery. Something amazing is going to happen very soon. Watch and wait, and the expect powerful change in the eclipse. There's something coming your way that is far beyond your wildest dreams. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, I suspect, pile 2, it's going to be bigger and better than you could have ever imagined. You're starting to see the rewards for your work, but I think there's something bigger coming your way that is far beyond whatever it is that you initially wanted or were expecting. So the cards that have come out for you, pile 2, the first card is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Your next card, is the 6 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. And you have the Page of Wands here. Lots of fire energy there with the 6 of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is a group that has worked really hard in overcoming like mental challenges. With the 10 of Swords here in reverse, indicating those swords are falling out. This is a group that had a lot of trouble or struggles in their past and had to like really work hard in changing their mindset by dedicating themselves to like a spiritual cause and really like knuckling down day in, day out and trying to change your belief system, change your mindset, and undertaking those spiritual practices that you knew would be better for you and that would start to like make you feel better in your own skin. You've gone through what I would call a spiritual awakening recently, pile 2. And really started to do a lot of work, and you're starting to see the rewards in your physical reality around you. Things are starting to fall into place, but life's also getting a lot easier for you. You're starting to see the magic in the world around you, and I sense that you're starting to like receive the benefits from it in terms of how you feel, but also what you see, what you're experiencing in your own reality. And even though the 6 of Wands here is in reverse, I sense that soon you're going to have some amazing success that will bring you even more financial gains, more pleasure in life. If you continue to knuckle down and continue to work day in, day out on your spiritual practices in terms of changing your mindset, listening to positive affirmations, I sense also, you're going to find a lot of inner joy, and that will be reflected in your outer world. And you're going to have a lot of success and be recognized for turning your life around, but also for achieving amazing things. This will be far beyond anything that you could have ever imagined previously, pile 2. So continue to do the work. You're being urged to continue to dedicate yourself to your spiritual or religious practices, working hard in your physical life also, and just know that it is paying off. And I sense you know that already. You've overcome a lot of challenges here, but it's slowly starting to bring inner peace and satisfaction. I really commend you on that, pile 2. I know how hard that is. Let's get a closeout message for you, pile 2, from the Universe Has Your Back deck. It hasn't been easy. It's been a tough ride, but You're getting there, pile 2, and just know that your future is looking amazing with the Watch and Wait card, along with the Expect Powerful Change and the 6 of Wands there. This is success on a grand scale. And with the Dove card there and Inner Peace, it will bring you so much joy. Just keep believing. There's your card. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. There you go. That's beautiful. Continue to dream big, pile 2. Keep working on yourself and just know that you have so much love and support behind you, both in reality, but also from the spiritual world, really egging you on to achieve amazing things and to show the world what you can do. That's all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's move on to pile 3. Hello, pile 3 with the lilac mauve. I don't really know what color that is. With the purple lady, which relates to the crown chakra, indicating a group that's probably quite spiritually inclined. I sense trust in a higher connection, follows their intuition quite strongly, and really believes in their inner guidance. Let's find out what the next great thing is in your life by looking at your tarot, your oracle cards, sorry. Your first card is number 65, Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. Okay. You have the Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power, number 44. You have number 11, the Angel number. Emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. You have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. And you also have the waning moon. What do you need to release? Firstly, just to reiterate, I do pick up on a group that is probably very spiritually inclined, or that is being communicated with by their angels or spirit guides, with the emotions card and number 11 there. The angel number, along with number 44, and that synchronistic number, some would call it a master number. And the gem on the crown chakra or third eye there with the Panther Spirit. But what I am sensing is your guides are communicating to you the need to speak out about some injustice in your life, pile 3. I am sensing that there's something going on either with a friend or a colleague or somebody that's close to you that maybe hasn't been treating you well and has been sort of either taking advantage of yours, just been a little bit rude in their mannerisms towards you recently. It's been causing you a little bit of grief with the emotions here. And you're being called to address it by standing in your power. It's time for you to communicate. With the communicate is key, new moon in Gemini, to speak to this person or address this issue so that you can move on from this tension, release this tension from your aura. And just know that resolving this issue will lead to bigger and better things, with the Trust the Great Mystery and the Whale Spirit here. Also reducing to number 11, I've just noticed 6 and 5. 2 11s here, 11, 11. Make a wish, pile 3. That once you actually address this issue and release this energy of negativity or anger or frustration from your aura, that there's bigger things coming your way, bigger and better things coming your way. Sometimes in life, pile 3, when we actually address those things that we just see as huge barriers and we always ignore and walk away from, thinking, oh, do it tomorrow, I can't deal with it today, we realize A, that it was never that bad, and we're like, well, I should have done that ages ago. And B, we're kind of rewarded from doing it. I like to think the universe rewards us from tackling our issues and actually accepting things in our life that we know we either shouldn't be taking part in or making our lives better. So I'm sensing that for you, by addressing this issue and communicating how you feel with this person or this issue at work or in your family, saying no to someone, telling them how it is, and standing up for your own beliefs and setting boundaries here, not only will you feel better about it, but I do sense that the universe will reward you in some way for actually standing up for yourself and for doing the right thing, or for like being in line with your own values. You may also be being called, pile 3, to really like express your feelings about injustice in the world right now too. I am filming this in the middle of the coronavirus in 2020. It is a timeless reading, so take the reading when you actually come across it. But not only that, with the Black Lives Matter movement also, you may have some strong opinions about some issues or injustice, potentially even in your own sort of inner world, the people around you. There may be an injustice or something that's just not sitting well with you, and you're being called to like stand up for your beliefs, stand in your own power, and to make it right, to tell these people how you feel and express your injustice and anger. So let's move on to getting some other messages from the Commonplace Tarot deck. I'm curious as to what kind of rewards would come your way for actually addressing this issue or standing up for your strong beliefs and following this inner guidance that's leading you to take a stand and communicate how you're feeling. Your angels are really here supporting you, pile 3. 1111 and number 44, reducing to 8, which is all about luck and fortitude, along with the trust the great mystery. There's rewards for your efforts once you actually take action. Potentially someone's been quite two-faced to you also, pile 3s, with the emotions card here and the man with many faces and expressions. I sense potentially someone hasn't been too honest with you, or is talking about you behind your back potentially, or has told you one thing but then told someone else something else. So honesty might be an issue. I do sense that honesty is one of your core values, that you always like people to be honest and truthful with you, and that you always express yourself authentically and stand up for what you believe in. This is a group that has a lot of belief in their own values, and I sense that somebody has sort of taken advantage of you recently, and it's time for you to address it, pile 3. Knowing full well that you'll feel better for speaking out, but also you'll be rewarded for taking action. And the cards that you have here are the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, interesting, and you also have the Seven of Swords, which is the card of like betrayal or dishonesty, mistrust. Someone has been dishonest to you, pile 3, and it hasn't got by you. You're aware of it, you're onto it, and it's time for you to speak out to that person. Potentially it's time for you to release someone that hasn't been treating you well. With the waning moon there, what do you need to release? This may be a relationship that isn't serving you anymore. I don't like to use the word toxic, but take things as you will. This is a relationship that I sense has started to make you feel anger. I sense frustration. You've seen through the BS, and you know someone's been cheating you, or cheating on you, or had lied to you, or been dishonest to you. And it's time to cut them out and move on, pile 3, knowing full well that you have a lot of like success and rewards coming your way here. If you've been giving money over to someone, I sense potentially with the Two of Pentacles here. This might be a financial issue where you've either been giving some money to someone or to charity. There's a situation at work potentially dealing with like some sort of financial issue, and you're the one that's been juggling and having to deal with it. I sense it's time for you to address it right now and to call out the BS, to call that person out for either cheating on you or from taking money when they didn't need it or disadvantaging you in some way, and to start looking after your own right now, to start looking after yourself. The Knight of Pentacles here indicating that it's time for you to focus on your own needs and reap the rewards for your own success, to not give it out to those people that just don't deserve it anymore. I'm actually going to get another card for you, Pile 3. I'm curious. What are the rewards coming your way for addressing the issue, this dishonesty or betrayal? Knowing this is all about good things coming towards you. And I do sense with the emotions card there in 11, a lot of satisfaction and feeling emotionally balanced again. Letting go of, the Page of Wands. Freedom. Feeling free, not being held down anymore. It's time for you to like release those relationships or this issue that's made you feel restricted. To move on and to start your journey like the Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands there too. Interesting. You've got to step up there, a progression. To let go of any energy or situations that have been holding you back, and to know that you deserve better. And that you will be financially rewarded or materially rewarded, Pile 3, with the Trust the Great Mystery card here, by actually addressing these things that are holding you back. Don't let people cheat you or lie to you or betray you anymore, Pile 3. Stand up, stand in your own power with the Panther card here, and know that you will be rewarded for addressing these issues. And finally, for you, Pile 3, let's get a closeout message from the Universe Has Your Back deck. It's time for you to put yourself first, essentially, Pile 3. When I lean towards love, I am led. That's beautiful. Trust in yourself. Trust in this connection with the divine. Know that you are being supported and directed to like look after your own needs first. Learn to love yourself, and then you can worry about other people. But before you can do that, you need to like cut out any relationships that aren't serving you, and tell those people that have mistreated you in the past that you won't stand for it anymore, that you deserve better. Knowing that luck is on your side, Pile 3. That's what I have for you, Pile 3. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's move on to Pile 4. Hello, Pile 4. The lady in red. Who's dancing with me? Cheek to cheek. I always think of that song when I see this little doll. I probably should reference the singer. Red related to your base chakra, your base needs, finances, wealth, a roof over your head, support and love. Also, red relates to like action, taking action, passion, like fiery energy, feeling impassioned and really going after your dreams. And let's find out what next great thing is coming for you, Pile 4, by looking at your oracle cards. Your first card is a solar plexus chakra, number 15. You have the antelope spirit, number 2. Life is speeding up. You have the porcupine spirit. This came out in a reading yesterday. Number 48, time for beginner mind. You have the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Lovely. And your final card is a balsamic moon, a time for healing. Okay. What I am picking up on, Pile 4, is a group that maybe has made some mistakes in their past and that I sense may beat themselves up for it a little bit. As the phone rings, I'll take that as a confirmation, Pile 4. Excuse me on that one, Pile 4. I just had to answer the phone, and I'll take that as a confirmation that potentially there's something in your past that that hasn't worked out for you, or that you've made some mistakes. You feel that you've made some mistakes, whether it be in a relationship, or at work, or in a career path, or just in your external life outside of those things. And I see a group that I think may beat themselves up for it a little bit, but what you're being called to do is to forgive yourself with the balsamic moon here, a time for healing, and basically just to start again, to let go of like the need to tell yourself that you've made mistakes and for beating yourself up. I know what it's like when you've done some bad things, or that you sense that you haven't always operated in line with your own values. Not only do you feel bad for doing it, but then you can, sometimes we can get caught up in our own mind and start to tell us things that aren't true, that, we're not good enough, or that we're a bad person. None of that is true for you, Powerful. You are an amazing individual. You're a beautiful spirit that is here for a reason and has so much to offer the world. And it's time for you to start believing in that. By basically standing in your own power again with the solar plexus chakra here. Know that you have so much to give the world. There's a lot of fire in this reading, with the red doll here, the solar plexus chakra, and both the antelope speed, life speeding up, and the porcupine spirit, time for a beginner mind, both sort of reminding me of the star sign of Aries, the very first star sign in the zodiac that really chases their dreams and has a lot of confidence in their own abilities. You have so much to offer the world, Pile 4, but what you're being called to do right now is to move on from those mistakes in the past and to start afresh with the beginner mind, by treating yourself right now, by being really nice to yourself, by taking a holiday, by taking a break, by doing something that brings you pleasure and makes you forget about those things, that makes you feel good again and makes you feel like you have something to offer. Whatever that may be for you, Pile 4, potentially taking a bath even, like under the moonlight. With the new moon in Taurus here, prosperity lies ahead. Taurus is the zodiac sign related to like aesthetic pleasures and beauty. Lots of they really relish those things that bring themselves pleasure, or that they sense are really beautiful and luxurious. Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is the planet associated with love and beauty and aesthetics. So you're really being called to start again, to take a break right now, to allow yourself to heal by treating yourself, by doing things that bring you joy. So in terms of blessings coming your way, firstly, the first blessing for you is like a break, taking a break. Like looking after your base needs, basically. But then secondly, knowing full well that when you start again, that you take action and believe in yourself, like Aries, the star sign of Aries, like running out into the world, full confidence in your own abilities, and that you can achieve amazing things when you trust and believe and take action on your goals. That you have a success and prosperity in your future. With the new moon in Taurus here, prosperity lies ahead. This is going to lead you to amazing things that I sense you could never have imagined, Pile 4, because you're kind of caught up right now in your own head thinking that you can't get out of the situation that you're in. This might be also a really good time for you, Pile 4, to start studying something that you've always wanted to study. With the porcupine spirit here, time for a beginner's mind. Along with the new moon in Taurus related to aesthetics and beauty, it might be time for you to start studying something that you've always been interested in and always wanted to like learn more about. Knowing full well that it can like develop into a career path. Life is speeding up for you here with the antelope spirit. Or taking a chance in a project that you've always wanted to like dabble in. You're being called to like see the world as this blank canvas where you can do whatever you want if you just choose to believe that you can move on from whatever you've done in the past that may have caused you pain or grief. To take the bull and the antelope by the horns there. Take control of your life, start again, and know that you can achieve whatever you want. That you're not bound by the past anymore. That the possibilities for you are infinite, powerful, if you choose to stand in your power and move on from the pain of the past. So to reiterate for you, powerful, this is a period of like healing where you're being called to like take a break and to refresh your mind, to do something that makes you feel good about yourself again, but then to just trust and believe that you can turn your life around and really be ultimately successful by doing whatever you want, by studying, by creating something new, by taking that new job prospect, by taking a chance on a new relationship, whatever that means to you. Moving on from that, powerful, let's get some further messages and insight for you from the Commonplace Tarot deck. Oh. I sense that you've been burned in the past, powerful, by either relationships falling apart or something didn't go well for you at work or your career sort of fell apart. You've been pricked by the needles of the porcupine there and burnt by the sun in the solar plexus chakra, but that doesn't mean that you can't get up and start again and that life can't still be amazing for you. Because the first card that came up for you was the Empress. Indicating to me that it's time to nurture yourself, to love yourself again, to do something really beautiful that like lifts your spirits and makes you believe that life can be great again, but also to nurture your dreams, to nurture your dreams and desires and to work on them, to bring them into fruition, to take a chance on something new and know that it can grow and blossom into something truly amazing. You may have some creative talents too, I'm picking up on with the Empress card there, and Taurus related to like things that are aesthetically pleasing. You may be an artist or there might be a creative path that you've always wanted to go down, and you're being called to like step into your power and believe that you can be successful on this creative path, whatever that is for you, powerful. Life is speeding up, indicating to me that you will have success and that's amazing prosperity that's coming your way when you actually turn your life around and take a chance. You also have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Swords, right. Which is the card indicating to me that you're in your own head, that you're telling yourself things that aren't true. You're bound and restricted by your own limiting beliefs. You really need to take some time right now to like look after your own needs and to do something really wonderful and nice for yourself, powerful, so that you can get out of this state of feeling like you can't achieve anything or that your life won't go anywhere, because you can. You're only bound by what you're telling yourself, and if you start to believe that you can achieve anything, then prosperity lies ahead. Remember that. You can turn this Page of Pentacles in the upright position and really start to capitalize on a new career path or a new creative project that you've always wanted to do. Finally, for you, let's get a closeout message from the Universe Has Your Back deck. This is actually a really beautiful reading. So this is a group that I really identify with, having to start again after like making some mistakes in my past. I went down a career path that wasn't really for me, and I felt trapped in it for many, many years, thinking that that's all that I could do. I had a degree at university and I had a great job and a career path, but I was never satisfied. I was unfulfilled, and I just ended up having a bit of a breakdown, and like just started to think about what it is I wanted to do, and I came across tarot, and this is a passion for me. This is what I do because I love it, and I'm taking a chance on it. But that's what you're being called to do also, Powerful. Life isn't over for you. There's things out there that you can, there's so many things that you can do, and there's so many things that you can achieve if you choose to believe in your own dreams and your own strength and power. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of the peace in the world. Beautiful. I think that's a calling for you to just put faith in something bigger than yourself, and to start sort of dedicating yourself a little bit more to spiritual practices also. Maybe spiritual practices could be part of this self-care process that you're being called to initiate, Powerful, with the Empress card there and the balsamic moon. Like dedicating yourself to spirituality through meditation, through prayer. Could be one of those things that you could do to start like turning your world around and start believing in yourself a little bit more, because you have an amazing, prosperous future ahead of you when you start to take a chance on whatever it is that you want to do. That's all I have for you, Pile 4. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let's move on to Pile 5. Hello, Pile 5, the little blue lady. That's a hard one to say, little blue lady. It is for me anyway. Blue related to the throat chakra, about communication or the way you think. I do sense that the next lucky or great thing coming to you in your life, Pile 5, will be in the form of some form of communication. Maybe someone has some great positive news for you, or it could be about a conversation you'll have with someone, resolving an issue. Potentially some inner clarity to understanding a situation better and being able to move forward from something. But let's find out what the next great thing is in your life by looking at your oracle cards. Your first card, okay, is the blue moon. Lovely. Believe in the impossible. All right, that's pretty cool. I don't look at the cards beforehand. I will admit, when I'm shuffling them out, sometimes they flip over, but I didn't see that one earlier, so that's pretty amazing. You have the full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. You have the Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. You have the Dolphin spirit. I love dolphins. This and that are true. And you have the third eye chakra. Okay. I'm still a bit wowed by the synchronicity of the blue moon card. Believe in the impossible. That's a beautiful, beautiful message for you, Pile 5. What I am sensing for you, Pile 5, is potentially you've had an issue with a friend or a colleague, somebody really close to you. It might be your partner or a family member. I am picking up on an argument or an issue with them. You've had a discussion, or there's been some heat between you. The reason I say that is you have here, be fearless and bold, along with the full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. I'm sensing that there's some tension between you and somebody else that is quite close to you. And the cards are basically indicating to me that it's time for you to make the move to resolve the issue. Regardless of whether you think that this person is in the wrong, and with the dolphin spirit, this and that are true, I'm sensing that the truth or the resolution may be somewhere in the middle between their point of view and your point of view, but you're being asked, I sense, Pile 5, to be the one to break the ice, to make the first move, to be fearless and bold. And what I am picking up on is that I think there'll be a quick, swift resolution for you. And because you'll be the one to sort of take the step in terms of resolving the issue, or presenting the olive branch, let's say, I sense you're going to be rewarded for it. The reason I say that, you have the blue moon, believe in the impossible, along with the third eye chakra of sort of seeing beyond the veil, or allowing your guidance to guide your way. I'd sense that if you are the one that resolves the issue or makes the move to break the ice, then you'll be amazed about what that can lead you to. Not only do I think that this relationship will sort of get stronger because of you taking those steps, being the one to resolve the issue, this person will then sort of be very loyal to you, like Leo the lion, a very loyal sort of friend. It will make this relationship a lot stronger and really take it to the next level. But I also am sensing that it will lead to just amazing possibilities in the future. Not only with this person, but sometimes I think when we resolve karma, or do nice things, or are the one to give, then positive things come back to us. So I am sensing that if you are the one to sort of make the move to resolve the issue, then good fortune and good karma is coming your way, Pile 5. I am picking up on this being a close friend or family member, and I say that because of the dolphin spirit here. Dolphins generally related to like lots of fun and playful energy. I think this is somebody that's really close to you in terms of either a partner or a close friend or a close family member that you hang out with and have a lot of fun with. I sense that this person is really hurting right now, or that they feel abandoned from you is what I'm actually picking up on, Pile 5. Either that or you feel abandoned by them. With the badger spirit here, be fearless and bold. I'm just getting an image of someone running away from someone else. And it's caused a lot of heartache and pain, because this was somebody that you held dear and had a lot of fun with. They were your confidant. You went out. You could rely on them to sort of lift your spirits. And along with the blue moon here, once in a blue moon, this is an opportunity to really take your relationship to the next level, and to really but also to, but I'm also sensing that beyond that, Pile 5, there'll be sort of riches that you could not have imagined from actually, mending this relationship. You may then potentially go on holidays somewhere, or they may offer you something that you would never have imagined. Be bold, Pile 5, make that move. Remember, this is about blessings or the next good things. So I sense that this will be quite easily resolved. Both of you probably are letting your pride get in the way of actually trying to resolve the issue now. But if you were the one to make that move, I just think the communication between the two of you will just be really smooth and fluent, and you'll reminisce about the past and realize that this is just such a silly issue that you've both sort of let get in the way of something really dear. But moving on from that, Pile 5, let's get some clarity on the issue from the 5-cent tarot deck. I think it's worthwhile keeping in mind too, you've got the full moon in Leo there. Don't let pride get in your way. We've just come into Leo season too, which is a period where the collective consciousness is all about sort of putting themselves out there and showing themselves off to the world. Leo is the archetype of having a lot of fun, feeling as if they deserve to be in the spotlight, and leading others to do the same. So you're being sort of guided here with your third eye chakra there to take a stand and to reach out to those people that may have fallen away in your past, or that you've had an issue with. Now is the time to be the leader, like Leo, to take charge and to reach out to try to make amends to those people that you held really dear to your heart. So your three cards, you have the King of Cups here. You also have the Eight of Wands. Ooh, and the High Priestess in reverse. Strong intuition here, pile 5. But I sense that you've sort of shut off from it. I am picking up on the fact that with the Knight of Cups too, Cups being related to your intuition and your emotions, so you've really shut yourself off from this person. But not only that, your intuition, I sense, has been telling you that it is time to reach out. With the Eight of Wands here, also related to communication and messages. I sense that you've been sensing that it is time to reach out and to make amends with this person or this situation. And that you know that you're the one that's supposed to do it, not necessarily indicating that you're in the wrong at all, but that you just know the other person is probably very stubborn and picking up on. And if you want this to be resolved, that you're the one that has to take the initiative, to trust in your intuition and communicate to this person. And I do sense really positive outcomes with the blue moon here, believe in the impossible. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, I sense that you can turn that in the upright position and get back to being in that place of loving and having compassion towards this person. That playful energy there with the dolphin spirit. This is a person you've always you've always seen as that shining light in your life. So I sense that you know that if you want this to be resolved, that you need to trust your intuition and actually be the one to break the ice, pile 5. And because remember, this is all about guidance. I see amazing things beyond this. I sense that this person will really be so grateful for you actually coming back to them and reaching out. And because of it, you'll be rewarded for it in your future. I'm actually going to get another card for you, which I haven't done for the other piles, but I'm interested. I want to know what the reward will be for being the one to communicate or break the ice again. Can we get a card here to clarify what the reward will be? Ooh, I'm going to take the bottom card. Ooh, the Hierophant in reverse. And what I get from that is loyalty, discipline, commitment from this person, strong commitment. I sense that once you make the move and resolve this issue, pile 5, that this person will be there for you thick and thin through any situation. This may be your partner, potentially, that you've had some issues with, and I sense communication potentially isn't the greatest right now. There's some stuff that you need to talk about. It may be with a close friend or a family member also. Someone that's very, very close to you, very dear to you. There's a need to reach out and to break the ice again, to get back to being in that playful energy that you used to have. But beyond that, I see ultimate commitment, loyalty, especially with Leo the Lion there too. They won't do this again to you. Once you show that you care and you reach out and sort of bridge the issue with them, they won't allow their pride to get in the way anymore, and they will be loyal to you thick and thin. Finally, for you, pile 5, just going to close that message from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Lots of major arcana too. So two major arcana there, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Really indicating to me, pile 5, that this has been a very troubling time. This isn't just an issue that is ice thin. This is something that's really cut through to the core for both of you. But it can be easily resolved by just trusting in your intuition and reaching out, being the one that breaks the ice there. And your card, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. That's a beautiful sentiment. That really captures the message I'm trying to communicate here, pile 5, about this being a really hurtful, trialing time with a loved one that you hold really dear. This hasn't been a minor issue. This has been a a really hurtful, deep wound, but your faith and trusting in your intuition that you feel, knowing that you are the one that is meant to resolve this issue, can turn trauma into healing and conflict into growth. That's all I have for you, Pile 5. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.